Can you gain muscle without lifting heavier weights? Long term, no. All right, up to a point, yes, but long term, absolutely not. And here is why, okay? So progressive overload is the key to sustained muscle growth. If you want to continuously grow muscle, you need to implement progressive overload. And there are two ways to do so. You can either add reps with the same weight. So if I go from doing a 20-pound curl for 6 reps, and that's all I can do, and I work my way over the course of a month or so, maybe longer, up to 10 reps with that same weight. Okay, that's progressive overload, that will stimulate muscle growth. But you can only increase the reps to a certain degree before it starts turning into a cardio movement, essentially. So let's say if I get myself to the point where I can do 20-pound curls for 20 reps, at that point, the cardiovascular demand, the metabolite accumulation, all these other fatiguing mechanisms are gonna actually prevent us from achieving the levels of motor unit recruitment necessary to stimulate muscle growth, okay? So that's when, you have to increase the weight to bump you back down to that rep range that is gonna be best for stimulating muscle growth. All right, now exactly what that rep range is, a lot of people have a lot of different opinions. I think, optimally speaking, around the 5 to 8 rep range is a really good sweet spot. And this is assuming you don't have joint issues or other issues going on, but if you can operate safely within that rep range, then I say go for it, okay? So what progressive overload should look like long-term for you to stimulate growth, let's say you do a biceps curl and you're starting off, I can only do 5 reps. Keep using that same weight until you can do 8 or 9 reps, and then once you get to that 8 or 9 rep threshold, increase the weight so now you're back down to that 5 to 6 rep range. And then rinse and repeat for years and years and years, and you will be jacked out of your mind. But there is no two ways about the fact that you need to lift heavier weights long term to grow more muscle. And one caveat on that is if you improve your form pretty drastically, then yes, you're probably gonna end up using lighter weight and get better growth, but that's not really a form of progressive overload. So like once you have your form down pat, then in the long term, yeah, you still need to increase the weight. Hope that helps.